Hi, everybody. Good Tuesday evening to you, and welcome to Tuesday Night Volleyball on VypeFortBend.com. Tonight, it's the Ridgepoint Panthers, leading District 26A, taking on the Dulles Viking girls, who are having a pretty good season of their own. They're solidly in third place, on line for a playoff spot, and the way they have been playing lately, then maybe there's a chance that they could move up into second or even possibly challenge these Ridgepoint Panthers for number one in the district. I'm Roger Smith. Glad you're with us on Tuesday Night Volleyball. As you can tell by the sound in the background, it is pretty much rocking in here, and we're going to bring you the countdown to first serve show and a visit with Lauren Bailey, head coach of the Panther girls, who are leading District 26A. Vype Fort Bend broadcasts of Fort Bend County High School sports are brought to you by Xfinity, the future of awesome. By First Tire and Automotive. Make sure your vehicles are in shape for the fall. First Tire and Automotive has 4 great locations, including First Colony. All of them open Monday through Saturday. For the best prices on tires, go to firsttireandauto.com. By Nick's Italian Restaurant on FM 1464 in Sugar Land, just a few hundred feet north of Austin High School. At Nick's Italian Restaurant, their family gets bigger every time you stop by. By Archer Volkswagen on the southbound side of Highway 59, just inside the Sam Houston Tollway. Open since 1956 and ready to serve you. You will feel like family at Archer Volkswagen. By the Needville Insurance Agency. Bradley Stavanaugh and his team are your hometown trusted agents. Yeah, Flo's funny and the Gecko is cute, but they won't have the best rate for you. You won't find it in your mailbox either. But let me tell you something, you will find the best rate with the Needville Insurance Agency. Call 979-793-7411, or you can visit needvilleinsurance.com. You don't have to go out there. You can do everything from your home. And we're also brought to you by Office Depot in Sugar Land, Southwest Freeway at Williams Trace, taking care of business every day, so VypeFortBend.com can bring you Fort Bend County sports every week. We'll step aside and be back with Lauren Bailey, head coach of the Ridgepoint Panthers. We continue on VypeFortBend.com, your broadcast home for Fort Bend County sports.
First Tire Automotive is passing out the treats for your vehicles the entire month of October. $25 off select AC Delco batteries, $50 off brake pad replacement, and $75 off 4 tires. Head to the website firsttireandauto.com and claim your savings. You don't even have to wear a costume to get these Halloween treats all month long. First Tire and Automotive, a proud sponsor of Fort Bend Vype Sports. Make your appointments today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. firsttireandauto.com.
Welcome to the Countdown to First Serve show, as we're going to have the Ridgepoint Panthers taking on Dulles. It's time to talk to Lauren Bailey, the Panthers head coach. And I notice in the standings that Dulles is third, I believe, and you know, this would not be a good time for your team to start looking ahead toward George Ranch later this week. So what are you doing to make sure that they are absolutely ready to give it their all?
Well, especially with it being a long holiday weekend for them, we really need to make sure that we're staying focused, not only for going into Friday, but because we weren't able to practice all weekend. So just staying focused, staying consistent, getting the job done, not playing around tonight, and just trying to use this as an opportunity to get us ready going into Friday.
Now, one thing that I've always made sure of is you know, when it's time to broadcast a match, I say, send me your roster if you know, if it has changed. But for the most part, it has not changed. I guess that's a good sign. Is everybody healthy? All hands and fists and knees on deck?
Yeah, everyone's finally healthy. I think this is probably 1 or 2 weeks going now where everyone is just full throttle, ready to go. So that's exciting. Practice has been good because we're able to push each other. We've been able to play 6-on-6 competitively. And so it's nice when everyone is healthy and can contribute in their own way.
And it's kind of like some really strong football teams, for example. This doesn't really apply to you. You have some competitive matches that you have to win in district, but for example, the Marshall Buffs in football, there's no one in their district that can really compete with them. So the only time they really get tested is when they practice against each other, the good on good.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I've stressed all season that the girls have to come in every day and stay focused. And because they're able to do that, I feel like there's only been maybe one game this year where we just were completely unfocused, and we still won, of course, but we weren't there mentally. And, you know, I contributed to the practice before. You know, whenever we take games lightly, that's not okay to do. So I've really tried to emphasize the importance of showing up every day, working hard every day, no matter who we're playing, and just getting ready to take on each team one day at a time.
So I know you love coaching. I watch you coaching. I can tell you love it. But there are some times when I know it's got to be exasperating. So I guess that's also what keeps you coming back, because if it was easy all the time, it wouldn't be any fun, right?
Yeah, we need a little drama, you know. We had a great match against Austin last week where we went to 4 with them. You know, Austin showed up, or actually we went to Austin, and they beat us the first set. And it was a really fun game. And, you know, that kind of keeps your blood flowing a little bit and keeps things exciting, keeps the girls on their toes. And it was a fun match. So yeah, drama's good sometimes when it works in our favor.
All right. Well, good luck tonight against Dulles, and I really mean that. You know, there's some matches that we broadcast and some football games where we say good luck, but maybe one team doesn't need it. But you might need some tonight. Yeah,
Coach has done a good job with the Dulles team over the last since I've been here. She's done a really good job of keeping them competitive and keeping them
What's the word? It happens to me.
Like, where they pick up a lot of scrappy. She's done a really good job of just making sure they remain in the game and remain competitive. And, you know, everyone in the district is trying to get that top 4 spot, right, to make it to playoffs. So Coach has done a good job of making sure they stay competitive as well and give everyone a run for their money.
It's kind of like in Rocky II, which you probably never saw. Apollo Creed's manager says, "I seen you beat that man like I never seen a man get beat before, and the man kept coming after you." And sometimes teams are like that.
Yeah, you know, everyone wants to get a win against us, and I take that as competitive, and I take that as a compliment. Every team shows up with their very best to try and at least take a set from us or win the whole thing, and that just makes everybody better, and that's what makes the game so fun.
Well, this is fun, but the match is about to start, so I guess we better turn this thing off. Thanks for being with us on the Countdown to First Serve show.
Thank you.
All right, we'll talk to her during the playoffs. We'll be back on VypeFortBend.com.
Hey, you free for a sec? Got a little free time? Because Xfinity Flex, it's free too. It comes with Xfinity Internet. Flex is a 4K streaming box that puts all of your apps in one place. And Peacock Premium is included. Get tons of movies and shows. Free, on the house, thrown in, gratis, which is Latin for free. Or thank you, I can't remember. Point is, with Xfinity Flex, your entertainment starts at free. Can your internet do that? Am I free to leave?
Sure.
Okay, thanks.
Get started with Xfinity Internet for $19.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement. Plus, add a free Flex 4K streaming box and get Peacock Premium included. And now through October 11th, get $100 back when you sign up online. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 10/18/21. Restrictions apply. New Performance Starter Plus Internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Subscription required to access streaming services.
Okay, it is going to get loud here inside the Dulles gym. The Dulles football players and what they call the Red Sea student section have really showed out in pretty good numbers for a Tuesday night volleyball match. They really want to beat the Ridgepoint Panther girls. And the thing is, this Dulles team they've improved to 7-3 in district play. They have lost 3 matches in district play. That was to Clements, which was early on. once to Ridgepoint, once to George Ranch. But last week on Friday, they avenged their loss to Clements, so that's why they're feeling pretty good at 7-3 in district games and 13-13 overall. Maybe it's 14-13 overall. I'm not absolutely sure on that. Ridgepoint comes in 28-9, 9-0 in their district matches, and they are still trying to fight off all comers. But as you can tell, Coach Bailey said that they went to Austin and lost the first game. So here we go to get things underway, and Dulles is going to serve first, or are they? I can't really tell at this point. All right, so one of the officials is telling the Ridgepoint girls, get your server back there, so I guess that means it is going to be Ridgepoint serving first. It'll be Nina Moorer, ready to fire away. And this match is underway, and she throws the sinker ball serve, and it gets back on the Ridgepoint side. Alexis Robertson tries to bang down a spike. Nyla Raspberry sets it up. Nina Moorer sends it to the far corner, and it's in. Correction, Kennedy Rogers, not Nina Moorer. So Kennedy Rogers gets the first point of the match for the Ridgepoint Panther girls, wearing the road purple jerseys with the black shorts. Now, Dulles with its first chance to attack. They did not get it down. Now Sydney Jordan is going to bump it up. Now across to Kennedy Rogers, who gets the second kill of the game. Yep, she's a freshman. 68 kills now on the season for Kennedy Rogers as she gets kills on the first 2 points of the match. Moorer serves again, serves down the right sideline. Dulles going to wind up and fire away. That was Kylie Mueller. Could not get it to go down. Ridgepoint with the defense, but they just bump it over. Now Dulles will attack one more time. There is Mueller, and all she can do is tap it over. She had to tap it up, not down. Now Sydney Jordan sends it to the far left corner, and the dig is made, but the dig flies out of bounds on the Ridgepoint side, and it's a third straight point to the Panthers. Nina Moorer starting this game with a pretty good service run, and now she flies it to the far right corner. Mueller digs it out. She was hoping to get it back, but that time it's a kill by Renata Bolado, the junior outside hitter, and she hit it from the center of the court. So that makes it 3-1. Dulles gets on the board, and Kylie Mueller will serve. She fires from not exactly the extreme corner, not exactly the middle either. Alexis Robertson wins a battle near the at the net, but Dulles did keep it alive. And now there goes Rogers, the freshman, knocks it off of the block of Michaela Harvey, and it goes out of bounds. It's another point to the Panthers, and they get the serve back. Lauren Battle will serve. Lauren from the middle of the court serves with her feet on the floor. Dig by Dulles. Robertson's going to set it up. There's a Kayla Wilson with a spike attempt, and it doesn't get down, but Dulles can't return it either, so it's 5-1, Ridgepoint on top. Everybody's got to be in a good mood because the Astros finished off the White Sox. And for those who were watching the Astros finish off the White Sox, welcome him to VypeFortBend.com. Nyla Raspberry going to set it up for Sydney Jordan with a very shallow spike. She gets it on target, but Dulles blocks it. Alexis Robertson cannot get her spike to get down. And a big battle at the net, and it's Alexis Robertson and Kayla Wilson teaming up, and there was no way that Dulles could defeat that. What you hear is the sub-varsity players for Ridgepoint, the freshman and the JV one for the Panthers, and the varsity leads 6-1. There is a spike winner for, let's see, I was told that the libero, Brielle Calvo, wears number 16, not number 6. So I need to figure out who that was. I think it was Noor Haidari. There is a singular ball serve by Brielle Calvo. Ridgepoint wins as they get a spike attempt blocked out of bounds. They lead at 6-3, and Nyla Raspberry will serve. Raspberry with 17 aces on the year. Right-hander leaps as she serves. A little bit of a knuckleball action to it. Kylie Mueller is the one who dug it out. And then a wild Renata Bolado spike attempt goes flying out of bounds on the left side of the court. 7-3, Ridge Point on top, and Nyla Raspberry continues serving. There it goes deep to the middle. Mueller bumps it up. Then it's Bell Powers. Ridge Point now has it. Sydney Jordan trying one from outside the pole. Could not get it to go down. Spike attempt by Renata Bolado of Dulles. Now it's Raspberry bumping it up. And there is Kayla Wilson, could not get it. Ridge Point, Raspberry bumps it up, and Kayla Wilson again, and her spike attempt goes long. She was looking to land it in the left corner, but it flew on her. Dulles scores to get within 8-4, and now they will serve, and they bring in Hannah Yu off the bench. Hannah spinning the ball. Now the right-hander flies it. Knuckleball. Ridge Point had a hard time handling it, but they did get it back over. And now look out. Noor Haidari didn't get the set where she wanted it. It was out of her reach, and it fell to the floor on the Dulles side. 9-4 Ridge Point. And McKenna Manthe, who leads the team in aces with 19, will serve from the middle. She also puts that knuckleball action on it. Bolado dug it out. Bolado gets it back. Her spike attempt is blocked upward. Now Manthe sets up Jordan. Jordan with a shallow spike attempt off fingertips at the net, and it gets down on the Dulles side. 10-4, Ridge Point on top. Ridge Point 9-0 in their district matches, and they have a big one with George Ranch later this week. That'll be on Friday. Manthe serves it to the deep middle. Mueller, now it's going to be Bolado trying to get one down. She does get a point because it was off Nina Moorer with the fine block, but it went out of bounds. Bolado to serve for Dulles, which trails 10-5. Manthe all the way across to Moorer, and perfect timing, perfect high pointing of the ball on the set. And Moorer banged it down, so it's 11-4 Ridge Point. Sydney Jordan ready to serve now. She has 17 aces on the year, tied for second on the team with Raspberry, and she gets that one down. I don't think it qualifies as an ace, but it's good for a point, 12-4. And a timeout is taken by the Dulles Vikings. We'll take it with them. This is VipeFortBend.com. We'll be right back. 12-4, Ridge Point leads game one.
Hi, this is Mariela
and Melina coming to you from Nick's Italian Restaurant, where you can come and try one of our house specialties, the Nick's Shrimp, or one of our chicken pistachios. Not in the mood for food, you can also try one of our savory desserts like our homemade tiramisu or cannoli.
We're located on FM 1464, just north of Austin High School.
Can't dine in? You can call ahead at 346-401-1546 7 days a week from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Or you can hit us on one of the major delivery platforms, Uber, Grubhub, or DoorDash.
We look forward to seeing you here at Nick's Italian Restaurant, where our family gets bigger every time you stop by.
We're back, and Sydney Jordan continues her serve, 12-4 Ridge Point. That one has a lot of downward action on it, but Dulles does return it. And there's a winner by Noor Haidari. That gets Dulles within 12-5. Dulles wearing the Navy uniforms, both the tops and the shorts, and they have the white numerals outlined in red, and the red letters that say Dulles across the front outlined in white. There is a bang down spike attempt by Arissa Smith. Cannot get it down. Now it's on the Ridge Point side again. Manthe straight up for Jordan. She's blocked at the net. Dulles can't get it over in 3 hits. And they fall behind 13-5. And Ridge Point gets the serve back. Arissa Smith. She She likes to serve from the left side of the court, but she is right-handed. Always gets a lot of air under her serves. Now look out for Mueller. Jordan with two hands in front of her face to keep it alive. Now Kennedy Rogers bumped it over, but I think they got her for carrying it. Or maybe it was a double hit on the Dulles side. The violation is against Dulles. So it is 13-5. Panthers on top and serving. Arissa Smith flies it, just gets it over the net. Sinker ball down for an ace. Diving attempt at the end by Renato Ballado, but she could not keep it alive, and Arissa will serve for the third straight point. Spins it, goes airborne as she serves it up. Ballado digs it out. Now it's Mueller. She's got her attempt going off fingertips at the net. Now Kennedy Rogers cannot spike it downward. It just goes up. Now Mueller with a tap over a block. Now Manthe going to set it up for Moore, and Moore almost got it to go down with a finesse shot. Now it is Mueller who spikes it to the deep middle. Jordan dug it out, and now Rogers trying to bump it over with two hands. Dulles still attacking. Ballado cannot get it down. Now it is Rogers who sends it to the deep middle. And it's a good point for Ridge Point. Brielle Calvo with a diving attempt to keep it alive. 16-5 now is our score. Ridge Point on top. And Arissa Smith serving yet again. More air under it. Calvo sends it over to Mueller, and it's just a miss hit right there. She hit it into the middle of the net. And Ridge Point's lead expands to 17-5. We will have 3 football games later on this week. Make it, 3. We've had a few doubleheader Saturdays, but this week, Saturday, will only have 1 game. Now it is Dulles trying to get the attack. They are blocked at the net, and it works out for Dulles. The winning point by Kylie Irvin. Not Kyrie Irving, but Kylie, K-Y-L-I, Irvin, E-R-V-I-N. So she didn't haul off and hit that thing hard. She threw the changeup, and Ridge Point blocked it, but it fell on the Panthers side of the net. So Dulles trailing 17-6 and serving. Jordan, now Manthe, now it's Alexis Robertson. Gets it over, but Dulles somehow gets it over Manthe and gets it down into an open part of the court. And they get within 17-7. Ridge Point doesn't want to give the Lady Vikings any hope here. And there is a serve into the net, unfortunately for Dulles. Corey Lemons didn't get it going exactly where it needed to. And now you have Allison Anaya and Kayla Wilson coming in for the Panthers. Manthe out, and Mina Moorer also out. Anaya ready to serve with the right hand. Gets the signal from Coach Bailey, who makes the signal behind her back. Sends it to the deep middle. Now Dulles attacking. It is Mueller, whose spike is soft on that situation. And there's a winner by Ridge Point. It's the freshman, Kennedy Rogers, who will easily break 70 kills on the season. She's already got 3 in this game. 19-7, Ridge Point leads it. Set up for Mueller, but it is dug out by Anaya. Now Ridge Point on the attack again. They go diagonal, cannot get it down. Now Dulles responding. It is a nice shot by Belle Powers of Dulles, and they keep it alive deep in their court. And there is a big swing by Taryn Shaw. Cannot get it to go down. And now Kennedy Rogers. It is a point to Dulles because it was just out. Dulles within 19-8. And it'll be Kylie Mueller serving, the junior. Here it comes, and it's a little miscommunication. It was Raspberry and Rogers. Each thought the other was going to take it. And it glances off there. Let's see, I believe it was Nyla's forearm. 19-9, but Dulles gives the point right back as Mueller serves into the net. Lauren Battle off the bench replaces Kennedy Rogers. And Battle will have her second opportunity for a service run. Ridgepoint leading 20-9 in the first game of this match. She serves it short. And now it is Bellato trying to win a battle at the net, but Alexis Robertson and Sydney Jordan just too tough. And it's now 21-9. Battle keeps her feet on the floor and serves it to the middle. Calvo tries to bump it to a teammate, and wait a minute, that's going to be a point to Dulles. The Ridgepoint players looking a little confused. I think they were called for a double hit or a lift, one or the other. So that gets Dulles within 21-10. Brielle Calvo, their libero, wearing the gold jersey, will serve. She flies it, gets good velocity. Jordan to Anaya, who backsets it for Robertson, who could not spike it. Now it is Dulles. Calvo sets up Mueller. Battle with a nice dig in the back part of the court. Sydney Jordan, hard spike, and somehow Ridgepoint gets it over, but Dulles is getting the harder hits on this point. And here they come with Bellato. Cannot get it down. Anaya setting up Jordan. Off a block at the net. Dulles keeps it alive. Nice punch shot by Bellato. And now Alexis Robertson finally finishes off the point for Ridgepoint. And that makes it 22-10. Robertson goes to the bench. Arissa Smith comes on. So the Ridgepoint girls, the sub-varsity players, giving it the "we can't hear you" routine. And Nyla Raspberry serves. Deep middle, Mueller digs it. Now it'll be Bellato right down the sideline and in. Anaya got it up in the air, but it flew into the stands, and a point for the Vikings. They are within 22-11. On Thursday night, our football matchup is Kempner against Hightower. Countdown to kickoff show at 5:45, and the game kicks off at 6. There is a lift on Anaya and a point to Dulles. They get within 22-12. Hannah Yu to serve. Here it comes, just gets it over the net. Anaya is going to set up Arissa Smith. Dulles keeps it alive, but then on their second hit, it went underneath the net. And I might not be a smart man, but I know that's not legal. So the point to the Panthers, they're up 23-12. McKenna Manthe, their leading server, off the bench to fire away and try and put this away. 2 points away from capturing game one. Mueller digs the serve, and look out, Bellato gets a winner off the forearm of a diving Lauren Battle and out of bounds. So Ridgepoint was hoping that Manthe could serve out game one, but she only got to serve once, and the Vikings got the point. They're down 23-13, and it's Bellato serving. Battle hits it high in the air. Now Manthe for Moorer. To the middle, off the rafters. Dulles keeps it alive. Now it's on the Ridgepoint side. Manthe back set. Jordan taps it, and Calvo saves it. And a tick off the tape. Bellato could not get it down. Manthe bumps it up for Moorer. She's blocked at the net. Yu sets it up. Manthe sets it up. Hits the air conditioning duct up top. Sydney Jordan blocked at the net, and a great point for the Vikings girls. Sorry about that sound, but the ball hit my table, and sometimes it does funny things to the audio. It rolled right over and just bumped the leg, and it's very fragile that way. 23-14, Ridgepoint receiving serve and trying to get the serve back. Sydney Jordan fires it long, and Ridgepoint has missed some opportunities, and Dulles has a pretty good run going here. Three straight points for Dulles, and Bellato serves. Did not get it very deep. Manthe to Moorer. She's blocked at the net. Now Manthe's going to try and pop one over that quick set. did not work out. Bolado now fires away to the deep middle, off the ceiling and down to the floor, and a point to the Vikings. They get within 23-16. This thing's getting, close. Bolado to serve again. Here it comes. Battle bumps it. Manthe sets it up. Arissa Smith banged down and off of Dulles' hands and out of bounds. So a point to the Panthers makes it 24-16. And here they go trying to finish this one off. This one meaning game one, not the whole thing. We got a long way to go. Sydney Jordan banging the volleyball, spinning it. Leaps and fires. Gets it down. Calvo and Dulles send it over. Calvo set it up for Bolado, and it was one of those quick sets. Ridgepoint really wasn't ready. They still lead it, however, 24-17. And off the bench comes Ellie Dilla. I'm going to assume it is Dilla, D-Y-L-L-A. And the freshman serves. Raspberry to Manthe to Smith. And her spike flies off of Dulles' forearm and out of bounds, and Ridgepoint wins game one by a score of 25-17. We'll take a break and be back on VypeFortBend.com for game two. Stay with us.
Hello fans, this is Bradley Stavanaugh with Needville Insurance. We know Fort Bend County. I'm a fourth generation resident of Fort Bend. I'm your local, hometown, trusted agent. With over 30 carriers and 9 auto insurance carriers, we shop the insurance for you. We know insurance is hard. We know it's complicated. We make it easy for you. We have Spanish speakers here available for you. Call us at 979-793-7411 or NeedvilleInsurance.com. Once again, call us 979-793-7411.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
Hey, you free for a sec? Got a little free time? Because Xfinity Flex, it's free too. It comes with Xfinity Internet. Flex is a 4K streaming box that puts all of your apps in one place. And Peacock Premium is included. Get tons of movies and shows. Free, on the house, thrown in, gratis, which is Latin for free. Or thank you, I can't remember. Point is, with Xfinity Flex, your entertainment starts at free. Can your internet do that? Am I free to leave?
Sure.
Okay, thanks.
Get started with Xfinity Internet for $19.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement. Plus, add a free Flex 4K streaming box and get Peacock Premium included. And now through October 11th, get $100 back when you sign up online. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 10/18/21. Restrictions apply. New Performance Starter Plus Internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Subscription required to access streaming services.
Hi, this is Mariela
and Melina coming to you from Nick's Italian Restaurant, where you can come and try one of our house specialties, the Nick's Shrimp, or one of our chicken pistachios. Not in the mood for food, you can also try one of our savory desserts like our homemade tiramisu or cannoli.
We're located on FM 1464, just north of Austin High School.
Can't dine in? You can call ahead at 346-401-1546 7 days a week from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Or you can hit us on one of the major delivery platforms, Uber, Grubhub, or DoorDash.
We look forward to seeing you here at Nick's Italian Restaurant, where our family gets bigger every time you stop by.
And we begin game two with Dulles serving, and they send it deep. Nina Moore to Alexis Robertson with a quick serve and volley type action, although when I call it serve and volley in volleyball, it's almost like, well, the rhythm of the point is like serve and volley in tennis, except it is the team that is receiving, not serving, who gets the point. And now Josie Condry comes off the bench for Ridgepoint, and she serves, trying to put her team up 2-0. There's a big swing by Kayla Wilson, But Dulles blocks it. Now Nina Moore over to Sydney Jordan. She is blocked at the net. And a beautiful effort. Michaela Harvey gets that one to go down. So on the floor for Dulles to begin game 2, Amelia Moore, Kylie Mueller, Brielle Calvo, Renato Bolato, Belle Powers, and Michaela Harvey. Now Ridgepoint receiving, and Nyla Raspberry hit the speaker that hangs from the ceiling inside the gym. Took an unexpected ricochet and fell down. So now Ridgepoint is trailing 2-1. And Calvo serves. Here it comes. Condry bumps it up. Back set for Robertson. Her spike gets down through a block by Dulles. Arissa Smith comes in and Robertson takes a seat. Alexis has a beautiful smile, and she is smiling at the great play she just made. It's almost like it's a practice or something. Raspberry serves and nobody there. An ace for Nyla Raspberry. That's her 18th on the year. And it puts Ridgepoint up by a score of 3-2. They won the first one 25-17. We might see Coach Jordan Maha of Dulles call an earlier timeout than she did in game 1. Now it's Bolato, goes cross court. Condry way up, almost hit the ceiling. Now Jordan with a spike. Calvo keeps it alive for Dulles. Here come the Vikings on the attack. Mueller could not spike it downward. And Ridgepoint is going to get a pretty good return. And that one is good. Pasted to the baseline. No, it isn't. It was, well, based on the official signal, I thought he was awarding the point to Dulles, but he didn't. Ridgepoint got it. They now lead 4-2, and Raspberry continues serving. She serves it to the deep middle. Now Dulles on the attack. Bolato blocked at the net, and it falls right where it should on the Dulles side of the court within the boundary. 4 straight points for the Panthers while Nyla Raspberry has been serving. They lead it 5-2. She flies it to the deep middle again. Mueller bumps it up. Now Bolato just taps it down the sideline, and it's good. Sydney Jordan dived, and she's okay. It looked kind of awkward, though. As she was sliding along the floor, it's kind of like the ball went underneath her rib cage, and it just looked awkward. She's okay. Hannah Yu serves. Dulles trailing 5-3. Jordan. Oh, man, what a bang down spike. That was about a 45-degree angle spike. I mean, you really have to get the set in the right spot, and you have to high point the ball to make it happen that way. That's just one of those nothing you could do kind of things. If you're Dulles, you just shake it off and try to win the next point. They trail 6-3. Manthe serves. Just got it inside the right sideline, and a weak return attempt by Dulles, and Arissa Smith taps it down easily. That makes it 7-3 Ridgepoint. Manthe heads back to the baseline again. Lets it go. A little bit of screwball action on that, but Dulles is going to return it. Bolato off a block attempt at the net. Condry dug it out, and Sydney Jordan tried to go back over her head with it on the third hit. Could not get it there. And the point to the Vikings. They're within 7-4. Renato Bolato goes back to the baseline to serve. And there it goes, off of Condry's hand, out of bounds. Beautiful serve by Bolato. Dulles continues serving with Bolato. Sends it deep. Raspberry bumps it up. Back set for Manthe, but Jordan didn't get it where she wanted to. Just had to bump it over. Now Yu for Mueller. And that's a curveball spike that gets... What? It looked like it was in. And I'm looking at Jordan Maha, the head coach for Dulles. I think she wants the officials to talk about it. I believe it was in, but it was called out. So it says Ridge Point 8 and Dulles 5. I'm wondering if Tom Hallion is officiating. If you've been watching the Astros, you know what I'm talking about. But Lauren Battle serves one into the net, so I guess that kind of makes up for it if Dulles was correct in its arguing against that previous call. So it's now 8-6. And Corey Lemons will serve. Just came off the bench. She fires it. Battle bumps it. Manthe back for Arissa Smith. She is blocked and it goes in. The block stays within the boundary. It lands on the sideline. A point to the Vikings. And they're down only 8-7. Raspberry from the baseline digs it out. And there is Kennedy Rogers. The freshman bangs one down to make it 9-7 to Ridge Point. And Arissa Smith now to serve for the Panthers, who lead it 9-7. Gets it up in the air. Bumped up by Bolado. Now Yu back sets it. A block at the net by Ridge Point. It'll be Manthe setting up Rogers. She spikes it, but it is blocked down on the Ridge Point side of the net. Dulles gets within 9-8, and they serve again. And Ellie Dilla will go to the baseline, the freshman. Here it comes. Battle bumps it. Manthe is going to set it up for just into the game. Carrington Cook cannot get the score. Kennedy Rogers taps it over. Sometimes you need a little finesse. Sometimes you need a lot. And she just bumped it and it kind of rolled off the hand of Michaela Harvey. Falls on the Dulles side. Point to the Panthers. It's 10-8. Carrington Cook off the floor. Nina Moorer comes in. Manthe also leaves, and Alexis Robertson is on the floor. There it goes to the deep middle. Mueller is going to get it back on the bump, and she flies the spike long. 11-8, Ridge Point on top. This second game has been pretty close throughout. Ridge Point won the first one, 25-17. Moorer waiting for the official. The whistle blows, and there it goes. Mueller bumped it up. She's going to get it back. Her spike attempt goes diagonal. Great save by Ridge Point. Kennedy Rogers back over her head. Now it is Dulles, and the quick set does not get down. Ridge Point is attacking again. And there is a spike attempt that works for Ridge Point as Kayla Wilson bounces it off the hands of Kylie Mueller, and it lands on the Vikings side. Point to the Panthers. They lead 12-8. Moorer serve. Mueller. Now it's Bolado from the middle. Cannot get it down. Raspberry sets it up for Kennedy Rogers. Goes for the opposite corner. And it is out. Point to the Vikings. They get within 12-9. Kylie Mueller to serve in this fast-paced match. Raspberry goes to her knees to get it back up in the air. Rogers, now Dulles. Now Raspberry setting it up, and a miss hit. Whiffing was Kayla Wilson. It goes into the net. Point to the Vikings, and Mueller will serve. She fires it. Battle bumps. Now it's going over to Kayla Wilson, who gets one down in the left corner. One of those spikes where she was leaning way back, kind of like Hideo Nomo from a long time ago, throwing a pitch. Josie Condry off the bench. For Ridge Point, replaces Kennedy Rogers and now serves with her team leading 13-10. And here comes Bolado. Dug out by Condry. It hit the ceiling. Now Dulles has it on their side. They'll be able to do something with this. Look out for Bolado. It hangs on the net. Ridge Point still sends it back over. Mueller, now it'll be Bolado one more time off a block at the net. Great save by Raspberry. Now Moorer, now Jordan, and a great save by Dulles. But Ridge Point wins the battle at the net as Alexis Robertson, a two-hand tap down, She has the height and the hops, and she can reach over the net without touching it, and that's such a valuable weapon. 14-10 Ridge Point. Josie Condry serving. Almost a winner for Bell Powers of Dulles. Now Kayla Wilson tries to get one down, and Calvo digs it out. Now it is Bolado, dug out by Condry, and Ridge Point attacking again. Now they go to the far corner. A diving save by Mueller. Now Bolado cannot tap it over. Now look out. Ridge Point with a miss hit, and a break for Dulles. Kayla Wilson tried to kind of go sideways with the right hand and ended up flying it past the sideline, so it's 14-11. Dulles trails, but they serve again. Brielle Calvo, the right-hander, lets it go. Top spin. Condry digs it out. Now Moorer to Jordan, and there's another bang down spike. Not quite as devastating as her last kill, but a kill is a kill. 15-11, Ridge Point leads it, and Raspberry to serve. Coach Bailey with the hand signal behind her back. Raspberry lets it fly. Mueller sets it up. It's going to be Bolado. She goes cross court, and Raspberry saves it. Moorer setting up Jordan with a little tap, and Dulles cannot return it. Not a lot of force on that one, but a point is a point. 16-11. Raspberry ready to serve. There it goes. A lot of air under that one. Bell Powers setting up Bolado down the sideline, but Moorer digs it out. Now Raspberry back sets for Jordan. Didn't get to go high point on that one, so Dulles can return. Bolado, top spin. Did she get it in? No, it was long. In the right corner, close to our broadcast table, and it's a timeout for Jordan Maha, head coach of the Dulles Vikings. 17-11. Ridge Point leads game 2 after winning game 1, and we'll be back on VypeFortBend.com.
Everything, and we mean everything. We take care of you, so you can take care of business. Office Depot Office Max. Taking care of business.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
Out of the timeout, Raspberry serving for Ridge Point. The Panthers lead game 2, 17-11. Kylie Mueller ends up in the hands of Bolado, and her spike is right on target for the Dulles Vikings, who get within 17-13. Hannah Yu to serve. The diminutive junior stays on the floor as she serves, and it's long. Point to the Panthers. 18-12 is our score. McKenna Manthe up off the bench. And taking a seat is Kayla Wilson. Somebody else came in, but I didn't see who. Nina Moorer also sat down. And here it is, Kylie Mueller going off to her right. But it's a nice dig by the Panthers, and Sydney Jordan wins a battle at the net. It goes off the hands of Kylie Irvin. Makes it 19-12. Manthe's serve. Dug out by Haidari. Nyla Raspberry, a great save. Manthe dives for one, and Carrington Cook back over her head. Very creative, but now Dulles attacking. Bolado hit it long, and it's 20-12. I think the scoreboard operator accidentally made it say 21-12, and he or she very quickly recognized the mistake and fixed it. Great job over there. Manthe serving, there it goes. Right corner. Haidari sets one up. Now it's going to be in the hands of Mueller, who was denied at the net. Now there's Haidari trying to get one down. Yu keeps it alive, and now Mueller sends it to the deep middle. Manthe is going to set up Arissa Smith, and it bounces on the top of the net, still on the Ridgepoint side. And Anaya sends one deep. Yu makes a great save, and then Calvo way back over her head. Ridgepoint still attacking, though. Arissa Smith, and it's off of a block out of bounds. Point to the Panthers. Renato Bollado with a nice little attempt at a block, but it went off her forearm sideways and out of bounds. So now it's 21-12, and Ridgepoint closing in on a victory in game 2. Manthe ready to serve. And she missed to the left. She missed the fairway on that one. So it's now 21-13. Dulles trying to battle back. Renato Bollado to the deep middle. Condrey, now Manthe back over her head, and Condrey will have to get it over the net. Now Dulles is ready to attack. Yu setting it up for Haidari, but Ridgepoint keeps it alive, and we've got a whistle. The whistle is too many hits on the Ridgepoint side or a net violation. It is a net violation. So it sounds like a football score, 21-14. Although Ridgepoint beat Dulles pretty decisively on Friday night in their homecoming game in football. And they're going to call McKenna Manthe for a lift. She was trying to set it up for Arissa Smith, and she held on to it a little bit too long before she sent it up on the set. 21-15, Ridgepoint leading, but Dulles is serving. Sydney Jordan just has to bump it over, could not get the spike. Now Yu to Mueller, blocked at the net by Cook for Ridgepoint, but Dulles attacks again. Bollado over to the Ridgepoint side, and Sydney Jordan down the left sideline. It's out. Jordan doesn't like the call at all. I hear a lot of suggestions from the Ridgepoint fans. It should be 21-16, and another point for Dulles as Noor Haidari blocks Sydney Jordan. It falls on the Ridgepoint side inbounds, so 21-17, which also sounds like a football score. And Bollado serves, and it's off of Raspberry, flies into the Ridgepoint fans. It's 21-18. This game's getting exciting. And I'm kind of surprised that Lauren Bailey of Ridgepoint hasn't called a timeout. Bollado ready to serve, and a big smile on her face as she does. Dulles enjoying the momentum. They're within 3. Bollado serves. Condrey digs it out. Now Raspberry. Back to Carrington Cook, who spikes, but from the floor, and she can't get it over the net. Oh, my goodness. We got a 2-point game. It's 21-19. And off the bench comes Ava Thornquist, replacing Josie Condrey. Bollado flies it, and it is long. That was pretty close. 22-19 Ridgepoint. They finally get the serve back. 5 straight points had been won by Dulles, and Lauren Battle serves. Now Dulles on the attack as Haidari can't get it down. McKenna sets up Arissa Smith, and a bang down spike to the middle of the baseline. Ridgepoint trying to restore order as they lead 23-19, trying to capture game 2 and get back home pretty early on Tuesday night. Lauren Battle serves again from the middle of the baseline. And look out, it is Kylie Mueller. She hit it right where she wanted to. Battle dives, but to no avail, and it makes it 23-20. So does Dulles have another rally in them to try and somehow come back and win this game too? It'll be Corey Lemons to serve. She spins it, lets it go. Arissa Smith bumps it. Now Manthe, now Carrington Cook to the deep middle. Dulles handles it. U. And now an overset by Ridge Point and another point to the Vikings. And Michaela Harvey of Dulles really made that possible with a great return. And now we get a timeout from Lauren Bailey and the Ridge Point Panthers. It's 23-21. Ridge Point trying to hold them off and capture game 2. We shall return.
First Iron Automotive is passing out the treats for your vehicles the entire month of October. $25 off select AC Delco batteries, $50 off brake pad replacement, and $75 off 4 tires. Head to the website firstironauto.com and claim your savings. You don't even have to wear a costume to get these Halloween treats all month long. First Iron Automotive, a proud sponsor of Fort Bend Vype Sports. Make your appointments today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. firstironauto.com.
You love that team spirit. I know I do. 23-21 Ridge Point leads, and they get the point that makes it 24-21. And they can capture game 2 and then start thinking about a sweep. Nyla Raspberry takes a seat. Alexis Robertson comes on. Arissa Smith will serve. 24-21 is our score. Arissa puts it in the air very deep. Mueller hits it. Now she's going to get it back for the spike to try and keep the game alive, and she gets it down. 24-22, so Dulles has to somehow find a way to score 2 more points before Ridge Point gets one. Ellie Dilla comes off the bench, the freshman to serve. No pressure, freshman. I'll bet she can handle it. Spins it, leaps, and sends it down the right sideline, but Ridge Point's going to be able to return it. And it is Kennedy Rogers whose spike gets down on the Dulles side, and that ends game 2. Ridge Point wins it by a score of 25-22. And we'll step aside and be back here on VypeFortBend.com. Tuesday night volleyball. The Panthers will go for the sweep.
Hi, this is Mariela
and Melina coming to you from Nick's Italian Restaurant, where you can come and try one of our house specialties, the Nick's Shrimp, or one of our chicken pistachios. Not in the mood for food, you can also try one of our savory desserts like our homemade tiramisu or cannoli.
We're located on FM 1464, just north of Austin High School.
Can't dine in? You can call ahead at 346-401-1546 7 days a week from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Or you can hit us on one of the major delivery platforms, Uber, Grubhub, or DoorDash.
We look forward to seeing you here at Nick's Italian Restaurant, where our family gets bigger every time you stop by.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
Hello fans, this is Bradley Stavanaugh with Needville Insurance. We know Fort Bend County. I'm a 4th generation resident of Fort Bend. I'm your local, hometown, trusted agent. With over 30 carriers and 9 auto insurance carriers, we shop the insurance for you. We know insurance is hard. We know it's complicated. We make it easy for you. We have Spanish speakers here available for you. Call us at 979-793-7411 or needvilleinsurance.com. Once again, call us 979-793-7411.
You are the master of the multitask, the champion of We mean everything. We take care of you, so you can take care of business. Office Depot Office Max.
Taking care of business.
VypeFortBend.com broadcasts of Fort Bend County High School sports are brought to you by Xfinity, the future of awesome. By First Tire and Automotive, make sure your vehicles are in shape for the fall. First Tire and Automotive has 4 great locations, including First Colony, and they also have the one on Eldridge Road in Sugar Land that's very convenient for you Dulles folks, as well as Katy Cinco Ranch and also Greatwood. All of those locations are open Monday through Saturday. For the best prices on tires, go to firsttireandauto.com. By Nick's Italian Restaurant on FM 1464 in Sugar Land, just a few hundred feet north of Austin High School. At Nick's Italian Restaurant, their family gets bigger every time you stop by. By Archer Volkswagen on the southbound side of Highway 59. It's just inside the Sam Houston Tollway. Open since 1956 and ready to serve you. You'll feel like family at Archer Volkswagen. And by the Needville Insurance Agency. Bradley Stavanaugh and his team are your hometown trusted agents. Call them at 979-793-7411 or visit needvilleinsurance.com. Game 3 now underway. Ridgepoint going for the sweep. Nina Moorer off the side of her fist, and she flies it long past the baseline. And the Vikings get the first point of this third game. Here is Kylie Mueller serving. McKenna Manthe is going to back set it for a Lauren Battle, who goes to the far left corner, but Dulles digs it out. And there is Bolado, who tries to get one down, and it does kind of split a couple of Ridgepoint defenders and falls in. 2-0 is our score. Dulles gets the first 2 points of game 3, and Kylie Mueller prepares to serve. And she throws the screwball at Ridgepoint, and Manthe to Robertson, who gets it right on the line. I think that was a bit of a miss hit, but it did land as a legal kill. And Ridgepoint gets within 2-1. All right, so Ridgepoint got that point, so they now will serve with Lauren Battle from the middle of the floor. Keeps her feet on the floor as she serves. Calvo digs it out. Now Bell Powers into Kylie Mueller of Dulles. It's over on the Ridgepoint side, and Nina Moorer with a spike attempt blocked at the net. One more point tap for Dulles to get it over, and Bolado is denied, but Mueller gets another chance. Now McKenna Manthe is going to set it up for Robertson. Saved by Mueller, and Dulles still on the attack. Bolado off Ridgepoint, hands at the net. Now Manthe sets it up for Jordan, and a great save by Calvo. This is the best point of the match. Bolado goes cross court, but Ridgepoint digs it out. Now Jordan blocked at the net. Now here comes Dulles attacking again. Bolado, she is blocked by Moorer, and finally Ridgepoint prevails to tie it at 2. Lauren Battle will serve again, try and put her team ahead for the first time in this game 3. Ridgepoint looking for the sweep. She sends it to the deep middle. Calvo kind of mishit it. Bolado picked her up. Now Mueller bumps it over. Raspberry dives. Now it's Manthe. Now it's Moorer. Deep to the middle and a whistle. And it's a point to the Panthers. I'm not really sure what Dulles did that was illegal, but they weren't going to stop that Nina Moorer kill anyway. And it's 3-2. Ridgepoint on top for the first time in this game 3. Battle serves again. Calvo sets it up for Bolado, who has to throw an awkward backhand and can't get it back over the net because Calvo put it in a place where the angle was impossible. That was a good serve by Battle, so it really wasn't so much a mistake. It was just well placed. Battle serves again. That's bumped up by Amelia Moore. Now Mueller from the middle. Battle bumps it up. Manthe's going to set up Robertson, and no stopping that one. Her spike went down very shallow. She didn't have to fire it to the back line. She had that kind of height. 4 straight points for the Panthers, and now they lead at 5-2. Off of Amelia Moore, who mishit the attempt to return the serve. So make that 5 straight points for the Panthers. You know what? Now that I think about it, I believe that's 6 straight points. Yeah, it is. Battle serves again. Velocity on that one. Mueller. Now Bella. Hard spike by Dulles, but Ridgepoint controls. Sydney Jordan's spike is kept up. Now Mueller taps it softly for Dulles. Raspberry cross court to Moorer. Couldn't swing away on that one. Dulles is attacking again. Bolato blocked at the net. Moorer and Robertson. Just an impenetrable wall of blockage. And it's 7 straight points for Ridgepoint. Battle serves again. Dug out by Calvo. Now Dulles trying to return. Mueller digs it out and throws it over. Now Jordan spiked down into the left corner, and what a run for the Panthers. We're going to have a timeout soon, I'm sure, from Coach Jordan Maha of Dulles. It's an 8-point run, and there is that timeout. We'll take it with them. VypeFortBend.com. Ridgepoint leading 8-2, going for the sweep. He'll be back.
Hey, you free for a sec? Got a little free time? Because Xfinity Flex, it's free too. It comes with Xfinity Internet. Flex is the 4K streaming box that puts all of your apps in one place. And Peacock Premium is included. Get tons of movies and shows. Free, on the house, thrown in, gratis, which is Latin for free. Or thank you, I can't remember. Point is, with Xfinity Flex, your entertainment starts at free. Can your internet do that? Am I free to leave?
Sure.
Okay, thanks.
Get started with Xfinity Internet for $19.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement. Plus, add a free Flex 4K streaming box and get Peacock Premium included. And now through October 11th, get $100 back when you sign up online. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 10/18/21. Restrictions apply. New Performance Starter Plus Internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Subscription required to access streaming services.
Okay, we're back. 8-2 Ridgepoint. And finally, Dulles ends the drought with a nice little creative tap down at the net. And I'm trying to see who did it, so I give proper credit. Renato Bolato ends the 8-point Ridgepoint run. So the Panthers lead it 8-3, and Calvo now serves for the Vikings. And that was a beauty, except that it was just about, I don't know, a half a foot long. It's a game of inches. So Ridgepoint now leads 9-3, and Nyla Raspberry serving. She sends it to the deep right. Bolato bumps it up. Battle at the net, and Arissa Smith and Nina Moorer just too tough. Dulles does not have the height advantage to win a match that way, and they trail now 10-3. Raspberry serves again. Right sideline, dug out by Bolato. Bell Powers sends it back to her, and she gets the spike. And I stepped on a cord, and something fell, and I got to put it back. It's all good. Yeah, as soon as I say it's all good, we get that terrible sound. But I think we're doing good. All right, Ridgepoint, now I can look at the court again. 10-4, Dulles is down, but they lose that point and they fall behind 11-4. And for the first time in the match, Aaliyah Smith is coming off the bench for Ridgepoint. And Allison Anaya comes in. Okay, now I know what happened. Now I know why a bunch of my stuff fell off the table. Not that you care. Okay, Dulles is returning it. Kylie Mueller can't get a spike to go down. Anaya's going to set up Arissa Smith. Wins the battle at the net. A nice effort by Noor Haidari, but the point goes to the Panthers, and it's 12-4. Anaya will serve. There goes her serve to the middle. Kylie Mueller bumps it up. It's going to go to Bolato. She goes diagonal, and it's Raspberry off the air conditioning duct, but she hit it twice in a row. They didn't blow the whistle because I guess they didn't notice that the girl in the white jersey hit it twice in a row. But it doesn't matter. The point went to the Vikings, and they trail 12-5. Now it's Anaya setting it up for Aaliyah Smith, but she cannot get it down. Now Kylie Mueller with a response for Dulles. Raspberry's going to set it up for Sydney Jordan, but Calvo there to bump it up with two hands in front of her head. And there is a winner for Dulles. They get within 12-6. And that'll give Renato Bolado another opportunity to serve. Bolado looking at the defense and now fires it and hits the top of the net, and it falls on the Dulles side. Tough break for the Vikings. And Ridgepoint is going to send Ava Thornquist into the match for the second time. Sydney Jordan takes a seat. Thornquist waiting. And there it goes with Ridgepoint leading 13-6. Yu is going to set it up. And a deep corner shot that gets down for Dulles. Pinpoint shot by Kylie Irvin. That makes it 13-7. In comes Michaela Harvey for the Vikings. And the server is going to be Corey Lemons. Here comes her serve. Had a little knuckleball action to it. Anaya, however, sets up battle. And a little finesse move. Finds the open part of the floor. And it drops on the Dulles side. A point to the Panthers. Arissa Smith will now serve with Ridgepoint leading 14-7. And Raspberry comes to the bench. Arissa fires away. Bumped up by Mueller, and Mueller will get it back. Her spike almost gets down. Ridgepoint with a battle on defense to send it back over Aaliyah Smith. And somehow Aaliyah just kind of hitting it with the heel of her hand. A little improvisation gets down for a point, and the Panthers lead it 15-7. Arissa Smith ready to serve again. I think the Ridgepoint sub-varsity girls are finally tired. They're not doing those rhythmic cheers again. Kylie Mueller trying to bump one down among all the long limbs of the Ridgepoint defense, and now Ridgepoint will try again. Deep to the middle goes Aaliyah Smith, but Dulles there on the defense. Kylie Mueller gets it through the defense of Ridgepoint, but they somehow get it back over the net. Miscommunication. Ridgepoint, somehow they get it over with Alexis Robertson. Now Kylie Mueller, can she put it away? Bumped up. Anaya, now battle. Her shot is blocked out of bounds, and finally Ridgepoint wins a grueling point to go up 16-7. And Arissa Smith pounding the ball, now fires it. It is Yu setting it up. And Irvin tried to get it over, and Dulles wins kind of a pinball point. No way I could possibly describe everybody who hit that ball, but somehow it came off of a Dulles forearm and crawled over the net onto the Ridgepoint side and dropped. 16-8, Dulles trails. And it's the freshman Ellie Dilla serving again. Bumped up by Thornquist. Now it's going to be battling at the net. Dulles with Mueller. Gets it dug out by Anaya, and here comes Ridgepoint. Battle, miss hit, and it works in her favor. Because it was a miss hit, it didn't go where Dulles expected it to go, and the Vikings couldn't return it. They now trail 17-8. Manthe comes in for Eliza Smith. And Anaya leaves as Moorer comes back on the floor, and the leading server for Ridgepoint, Manthe, goes to the baseline with her team leading 17-8. Trying to get the sweep of Dulles. Sends it to the deep middle, bumped up by Bolado. Now it's going to be Mueller trying to go cross court. Raspberry got it in the air. Saved there by Manthe. And Ridgepoint does get it back over, but now Dulles attacks. Mueller blocked at the net. Ended up to Manthe, now to Moorer. And she goes to the far left corner and gets it down. Their defense is really tough to, well, it's just hard to find a hole in Ridgepoint's defense. And they have the height advantage tonight. And other than Ridge Point and George Ranch, Dulles may very well be the next best team in District 26A. Taryn Shaw comes onto the floor for the Dulles Vikings. 18-8. Manthe serving for the Panthers. And it goes short. Mueller sets it up. Bell Powers now back to Mueller. And a pinball point that goes to the Vikings. And they get within 18-9. Taryn Shaw comes off the floor, replaced by Michaela Harvey. And the serve of Kylie Mueller. And now Ridge Point somehow got it back over. Now it's Calvo, now Mueller. Second up for Bolado. But Manthe digs it out for Ridge Point. Moorer down the left sideline. Dulles keeps it alive. Sends it back to the Ridge Point side. One more try, and they get it over with Thornquist. Now Dulles having a hard time getting it over, and they're blocked at the net by Moorer. Actually, it's a violation, but it's one of those where it would have been Ridge Point's point anyway. And now the Panthers lead 19-9, trying to close out the sweep. Battle fires with a lot of velocity off the top of the net, but Dulles handles it. Now it's going to be Bolado, blocked by Moorer, and it's a point to the Vikings because it came off of Moorer's hands and went out of bounds. 19-10, one of my favorite scores of all time. That was the first Texans game in 20 years. They haven't given me any more real joy, so I'm not worried about them. Sydney Jordan with a bang down spike. Nice block try by Dulles at the net, but it was to no avail, and now Ridge Point leads at 20-10. And Nyla Raspberry will serve. Her serve goes to the deep middle. It is Mueller. Now it's going to be Bolado. Goes diagonally, and she got a lot on that one, and a nice sinking action. And it's in there for the point. Ball rolls over to the corner of the gym, and somebody wearing a Jose Altuve jersey and holding a monkey in his right hand sends the ball back to Yu, who serves for Dulles. Calvo saves one. Now it'll be Mueller's turn to try and spike with a lot of top spin, but Ridge Point handles it. Now it's going to be Moorer, and she gets a winner. Blocked at the net by Haidari, but unfortunately for Dulles, it stayed on the Dulles side of the net. And it's 21-11, and Ridge Point is 4 points from victory. Aaliyah Smith back onto the floor, and so is Anaya. McKenna Manthe takes a seat, so does Moorer, and Anaya's serve is not handled well by Dulles. They kind of overset it, but low and under the net. Is that an overset if it goes under the net? I don't know. But Ridge Point leads 22-11. Now Yu, cross court to Bolado, blocked at the net, and Ridge Point, an amazing return. It's on the Dulles side of the net now. Yu setting it up for Bolado, taps it over in a beauty, and a point to the Vikings to make it. Wait a minute, it was a lift, a whistle and a lift called on Dulles. It's 23-11 Ridge Point. They're 2 points from victory. Anaya sends it deep. Mueller bumps it up. Yu, and now a shot fired wide by Haidari. And we are at match point, or are we? I know Haidari's shot went out, but somehow I guess maybe it was on the line and I thought it was out. Okay, so this is not match point. It's 23-12. Dulles trailing and serving. Anaya sets it up for Arissa Smith. She bangs it down in the far left corner, and now it is match point. 24-12, Ridge Point leads it, and they will send out Ava Thornquist to try and serve it out. Thornquist from the middle of the floor sends it deep. Mueller, now Yu, back to Mueller, down the line, and is it good? I guess it is, because Ridge Point isn't celebrating. Yep, Dulles is still alive, and they send Corey Lemons out there. And she will try to serve and keep it alive. They've got to find a way to win 11 straight points. She sends it up. Thornquist bumps it. Now Anaya. Now Arissa Smith denied at the net. Now it is Anaya setting it up again. And just a bump over by Battle. And now Dulles can try to kill it. Mueller, cross court. Raspberry goes to her knees to save it. Now to Battle. And now it is saved by Dulles, and they keep it alive somehow, getting it over the net. Raspberry, now Anaya, back set, Arissa Smith, blocked at the net. Dulles keeping it alive. Yu sets it up. Mueller goes cross court. Great save by Thornquist. Ridgepoint attacks. Lauren Battle has her shot attempt bumped up into the air, and now Mueller, she is blocked. It falls on the Dulles side, inbounds, and finally Ridgepoint ends it. I stopped talking because I tried to figure out what those girls were saying. They were saying, whose money? Okay, now they're going to serenade you. All right, I was just, sometimes when I can't understand what people are saying in a chant or a cheer, I just want to know what it is, and I just stop and listen. And speaking of listening, thank you for listening. Our final score tonight, Ridgepoint gets the sweep by scores of 25-17, 25-22, and 25-13. They sweep Dulles, and for Dulles, all is not lost. They're actually doing pretty well. They're at 7-4 now in their district matches, and they have to play George Ranch, but other than that, they are going to be playing matches that they're really evenly matched with their opponent or expected to win. But as for Ridgepoint, they improved to 29-9 and 10-0 in district play, and now they can focus on their Friday match against the George Ranch Lady Longhorns, whom they beat at George Ranch earlier this year in a game that we broadcasted for you here on VypeFortBend.com. So Ridgepoint's in good shape. They are healthy. They have momentum. And so I like their chances against George Ranch. But even if they do drop that Friday match, there's probably going to be a third match to break the tie, just like they did last year. VypeFortBend.com broadcasts of Fort Bend County High School sports are brought to you by Xfinity, the future of awesome. By First Tire and Automotive. Make sure your vehicles are in shape for the fall. First Tire and Automotive has 4 great locations: First Colony, Eldridge Road in Sugar Land, Katy Cinco Ranch, and Gradewood. All of those locations are open Monday through Saturday. So for the best prices on tires, go to firsttireandauto.com. By Nick's Italian Restaurant on FM 1464 in Sugar Land, just a few hundred feet north of Austin High School. At Nick's Italian Restaurant, their family gets bigger every time you stop by. By Archer Volkswagen on the southbound side of Highway 59. They're just inside the Sam Houston Tollway. Open since 1956 and ready to serve you. You'll feel like family at Archer Volkswagen. By the Needville Insurance Agency. Bradley Stavanaugh and his team are your hometown trusted agents. They'll get the best rate for you. I got the best rate on car insurance. I'm glad I did. So call the Needville Insurance Agency at 979-793-7411. Or you can visit needvilleinsurance.com. By the way, in addition to our family's car insurance, we're also going to switch over to Bradley Stavanaugh in his best recommendation and best rate for our home insurance as well. And finally, we're also brought to you by Office Depot in Sugar Land, Southwest Freeway at Williams Trace, taking care of business every day so VypeFortBend.com can bring you Fort Bend County sports every week. All right, so here's our football lineup. Games Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. Thursday night, it is Kempner and Hightower. Countdown to kickoff show at 5:45. Kickoff at 6. Then on Friday night, it's Willow Ridge and Marshall for battle and supremacy in their district in Class 5A Division II. And then on Saturday night, who do we have on Saturday night? Oh my goodness, I can't even remember who we were going to have on Saturday night. It's It's Travis Tigers against the Clements Rangers. That's it. That's going to be a good ball game, and that will determine some very important playoff seeding. So for everybody on the Vype team, especially Rosie, my producer this evening, Roger Smith saying goodbye from Dulles, where the Ridge Point Panther girls sweep this volleyball match. And we will have more Tuesday night volleyball next week as we bring you the match between the Fulshire Chargers and Lamar Consolidated. And, of course, football and volleyball until all of our Fort Bend teams are done playing. Roger Smith saying goodbye from Dulles. Thank you for listening. Tell your friends it's always free to listen live or listen later on the podcast at VypeFortBend.com, your broadcast home for Fort Bend County sports.